Hi, Shinies. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is kind of random. It is 12 midnight, and for some reason I decided to record this video the same day that I ended my subathon stream. So that ended fucking 5 p.m., 6 p.m. today. On a Saturday, and it was just fucking amazing in every way. And one of the goals, actually, the very last goal, was to um, compliment myself, like for real, like actually, like with not memeing. And I kind of put that there. So I originally decided to have the ending goal be 250, and then even that, I thought that was a lot. Okay, that was a lot. But then somebody convinced me to make it 500, and I just threw in that goal. And then here we are. So I didn't want to do that live because that didn't feel right, I guess. Um, I guess I wanted to kind of say something, for real, and think about what I want to say first. Um, but this video is still probably gonna be random. I'm probably gonna be jumping around stuff. I don't even know how long this is gonna be. I might be yapping for fucking 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. It could be 3 minutes. I don't know. But here I am. Today was an exhausting day. I'm kind of surprised I'm even recording this in the first place. But fuck, man, where do I start? I think I actually kind of want to start with like a bit of a recap since like this is the end of 2024. This should be on the front. There we go. This is the end of 2024, and I kind of wanted to record something, um, like also kind of as like a time capsule, I guess, to look back next year and see what was going on in my life, what I was thinking about, um, what my streams were like, my community was like, without having to actually watch it. Just kind of see what was on my mind, and and just kind of just see how I am, just some like a daily way, no makeup, whatever. Some leftover shitty makeup from the stream actually, but that's fine. Um, so wow, wow, 2024 was kind of the year that I started being a full time streamer again. That was a thing. I think it was November of 2023 that I really decided. So I'm gonna count that as 2024. um, but that was a pretty big decision for me. I think it was February of 2022 that I stopped being a full time streamer, and that was tough. That was a real tough decision for me, and I don't know if I regret it. I mean, I do, but so much happened in my life back then, so um, I'm just gonna be kind of scatterbrained here a little bit, because that's how I normally am every day at 24/7, every single day. It's pretty bad, and it's inhibited me quite a lot. But I'm fucking so happy that I made that decision to start being a full time streamer again, or at least just not even be full time, but just have a schedule. Okay, I think that was when I decided to just have a schedule. Even that alone was really fucking big for me. Um, and it was coupled with a quite a few other stuff that I don't want to get into. But because of that, because of that decision, 2024 was kind of crazy for my streams. I actually looked at my streams from a year ago today, and it looks very different than what my streams look like now, which is just insane to me. Um, and I think since having that schedule again, it took me a little bit to get back into the groove and kind of like feel okay about myself on stream and be able to be myself. And that's going to be something that I kind of want to focus on in 2025 as well, is focusing on being myself on camera, like not hesitating, I guess, not worrying or whatever. And the fact that I'm recording something like this now is a pretty crazy step for me. Never thought I'd be doing this because I suck at pre-recorded stuff. I don't know why, but I'm doing it anyway because I want to try something new, and I want to try. So yeah, lots of events happened in 2024. I had to write down all the shit that I did because I was like, wait, this is actually a lot. I've done a lot of fun stuff, crazy stuff, stupid shit. Um and I think the start of it was the Made Sushi stream, which was that was the first big event that I did this year. And that's kind of what like set it off for me. This year was like, okay. After that stream, I was like, okay, I can do this. Like this is a thing I can do again. Um and I was feeling pretty confident um during that time. Um at least for the most part. Unfortunately, 2024 has been the year of like probably actually most definitely the worst depression I've ever had. Um it was tough. It was real fucking tough. I I just it's like it got to a point where I'm just like I don't know what to do anymore, you know? It was the year that I started antidepressants, and it I was on them for a bunch of months and it felt like they didn't do shit. So kind of living through that while also starting streaming again was a lot to work through, and there was quite a few hiccups for me. Um, Figuring out like my stream schedule, what to do with that. Even now, um, I still want to make some adjustments, and I think that's probably going to be an ongoing thing, just forever. But I am just so fortunate that I have the community that I have, and my girlfriend. I honestly, those two things are like the biggest reasons why I got through that depression. Um, and I I don't know what I would have done without without those two things. So I'm just so grateful. And I did say that this was gonna be kind of a compliment video because I have spent so many years um hating myself and thinking that everybody else hates me and trying to live up to that expectation of um people hating me. So it's kind of been a recurring thing over like ever since I started streaming again to like be nicer to myself and stop making these stupid assumptions that people kind of hate me. Um and to really try to move on from that the best that I can. Um so with that being said, I just want to say that I'm proud of myself too. Just to finally put that out there for getting through that the way that I did. I don't think I'm fully recovered. I think I still have a lot of progress to make. Um, and I slip pretty often, but definitely not as often as I used to. So, fucking that, just that is a big accomplishment for me. So, there's so much other stuff happened after the Made Sushi stream. I mean, I released a new Twitch trailer. I was like so happy with the new or Twitch and YouTube trailer. That was one of the first videos I really put just my heart and soul into, and every second. And made me realize I want to do more editing stuff. So I hope to do more editing in 2025, like actually long form videos. And I have some ideas for that. So hopefully that comes to fruition. I released some more music. That's always like I always love when I do that. For me, releasing music, no matter what genre, it's it's one of the few things I kind of do just for myself. I release it to the public and announce it, but for the most part, it's just for me because it's my music that I make to me is so incredibly personal. Even music that doesn't even seem emotional or personal, I guess, I still connected to many things in my life, and just where I was at that moment, and the feelings that I had while making that song, whatever it was, um, which is why I want to keep doing it, and I hope to continue that trend of making music for myself because I think it's a pretty important part of myself. So man, I towards the end of the year ish, towards the end of like I think August, no, September, um I had my first subathon of the year in in a long time. This was my first subathon probably since like 2022, maybe early 2022. I don't even remember. Um those years were kind of a blur, but it was I I don't even know what to say about that subathon. It blew me away. After that subathon, that was the push that I needed to like actually uh pursue it, like pursue streaming again. I know I said I made a schedule earlier in that year, but that was like the push that I needed to be like, okay, I wanted to be a streamer in the past. I stopped being a streamer. It made me realize I still want to do it and that I can do it. Um, so a lot of this year was kind of just exploring whether I wanted to be a streamer or not again, whether I could do it or not, whether it was fun for me, whether I would experiment and try different things, try new things, and grow as a person and grow a community again. Um, and I did. That's it. I did. That's that's all that needs to be said. And like numbers don't need to be said. Nothing like specific, I guess. Um, I did what I set out to do, and I'm pretty happy with where we are, and it makes me excited to see where I am this time next year. Um, so that was my moving out subathon, where I was moving out of my apartment, and it was quite a big deal for me to make that decision to move out. Um, but it was a good decision nonetheless, and that subathon really pushed it forward, and it's kind of a catalyst for the rest of the year. After that, I moved, which was a big thing. Um, I experienced a hurricane for the first time. That's fun. It was actually kind of fun, but also kind of scary. Um, and I had a break for a while from streaming. Like I said, like still learning shit and still trying to figure this whole thing out. So I had breaks throughout and trying to figure out what to do, and a lot of it just came from so much happening and so much going through my head, especially lately. You know, when I'm given a space where it's like I can explore things, my passions, my interests freely, my dreams. That's a lot. That's kind of a lot to. It's almost a lot of pressure, because it's like, okay, I have this space. If I don't actually do it, then what else is there to do? Um, so kind of grappling with that for a little bit, a little existential, but I think I've gotten through it for the most part. But I think there's still more to learn. Um, I learned how to set boundaries this year, which that was not on my 2024 bingo card. Um, that's something I'm really proud of myself for doing, and was a pretty big revelation for me. I started having guest streams with Sammy and like whole band streams this year, which never would have thought that I'd be doing, especially this early, especially this year. Um, so yeah, fucking shout out to Sammy for being so awesome, and really supporting my streams, and for being a part of my streams. I can't remember the last time I've had guests on stream, um, like actually a part of it before that, and that was kind of tough for me to do at first, because streams are always really personal to me. Um, but I'm so glad that I did them because they're so much fun, and I hope to do many more in 2025. So stay tuned for that. Um, Man, what else? I worked on Trepidation this year, my Minecraft mod pack, which is kind of like I never really thought it was anything special. I mean, I just kind of look at that and I see like, oh, it's just a Minecraft mod pack. It's just kind of something, I don't know. It doesn't have any value. That's kind of how I think about it in my head, but I do it anyway because it was kind of fun. And maybe that's value within itself. But I have this notion in my head that everything I do has to have a value to the outside world and to affect people's lives in some way, and learned that's kind of a lot of pressure to put on myself. Um, but even then, I got a lot of support on it. People did really enjoy themselves and have been enjoying themselves playing that mod pack that I've been solo deving for, holy fuck, I think it's been 4 years now. I should really finish up this fucking mod pack. um but that's been fun. And what else? I had Drumsgiving this year. Oh my god. This year's been so many first times for so many things. Also, I'm just realizing it's 17 minutes. I like did not think I was gonna be yapping this much, but here you guys go. Here's a long ass Calamari Gold video, probably the first of its kind, of me just yapping, without a stream. But Drumsgiving was my first ever charity stream. I've been streaming for almost 5 years, and that was my first ever charity stream because I think I was always so worried about putting them on in the past. I was worried about messing them up. And I don't know, but I was so happy that Maddie reached out to me. Shout out to Maddie for involving me and all that and all that. It was one of the best streams I've ever had. Just period. It was amazing. If you missed the Drumsgiving stream, obviously no worries. I have a VOD on my YouTube, which should be here. You should be watching this on YouTube. But it was awesome, and fucking the goals that we had that stream absolutely blew it away. Blew my expectations away for a charity stream that I'm involved in, and just all the support and hype meant so much to me, and just kind of solidified the fact that, okay, I want to do more of this. I want to do more charity streams, so I want to do that in 2025. And I think I would like that to be the year that I host one myself, which is pretty exciting to think about, not gonna lie. So I'm pretty excited for that. Dude, I'm a yapper. Oh my gosh. And I'm a streamer. Out of breath. I've had little hiccups with my stream schedule over the year, but 2025 is probably still going to be changing my stream schedule. I'm just streaming 2 days a week now. I stopped doing gaming streams. I stopped doing just chatting, but I do think that was because of external elements. And also probably myself too. You know what? Yeah. Let's go with that. But that's something I hope to bring back in 2025. I know you guys kind of talked to me about it on my subathon today, that I want to do more horror stuff. I want to do like Minecraft stuff. And I think we've had like 3 or 4 shiny packs this year. Like 3. What the heck? I didn't think I'd have like 2. Um, but those are for those who don't know, my Minecraft community servers, and they've kind of grown to mean a lot to me, even if I don't play a lot of them. Some of the shiny packs we've had were little hiccups this year because we're trying to figure out what we really want to play and what I want to play. I don't do well with gaming sometimes, um, but they mean a lot to me because it's like it's a thing for the community to do all together, and we don't really get that many chances to do something all together, as like an event or anything that isn't one of my streams, you know, and it's something that I feel like I hope that I'm giving value, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that and for making it, you know, somewhat consistent. So I mean, we still have a shiny pack going on right now, which is kind of awesome. A lot of what I mean, the fact that I'm making this video in general, it's a pretty deeply personal video. There's a lot of personal things because I'm not only just talking about streaming, but everything else too. But I mean, even since I started streaming in 2020, I've always kind of realized I don't want to be a content creator in general, YouTuber, streamer, whatever it is. I don't want to be one that doesn't put her whole self into it. I like to be really personal about everything that I do. I'm as a base. If you're watching this video, you know that I'm an open book, and that has been a blessing and a curse. Um, it's something that I definitely need to balance, especially as I continue to do more streams and hopefully YouTube stuff and whatever other platform I'm on. But you know, I've always liked that part about me. You know, that's something that I can say that I like, and that's been kind of hard to say over this last year. Even hell, over these last few years, it's been hard to say that I like certain things about me, um, without memeing, you know, or without it being disingenuous. Um, I think part of it I've just felt so worried of being a selfish person, but I think you guys have kind of taught me that I can be nice to myself and compliment myself and praise myself, um and still not be selfish. Like that doesn't make me a selfish person, narcissistic, whatever. That's something that I didn't know until this year. So, yeah, that was a big revelation. Um, and I couldn't have done that without you guys. Genuinely, I really couldn't have. Um, but I think I can say that um, I'm very passionate, and I'm pretty happy about that, and I like that part about myself too. I'm very passionate. I have a lot of things that I like to do. Maybe they're silly things, but at the end of the day, um, I chase my dreams in whatever way that I can, in whatever way that I feel able to. You know, there are certain dreams that feel even now still feel unobtainable. You know, I hope one day to play a live show as a drummer, even a guitarist, bass, whatever it is, mostly drummer though, um, at a venue or wherever. I, you know, that's kind of actually been my dream since I was a little kid, and I don't that doesn't always really register to me sometimes, or I haven't fully realized that until lately. That's always been something I wanted to do, and now that I'm at the point of my drum playing where I feel like I can't do that's like, okay, well, what's kind of holding me back, you know? So that's something that maybe might happen, and that would be a pretty big day when I announce to Shiny Cord or my Blue Sky or whatever that I'm playing a show live in person and you can buy tickets to see me. Like, what the fuck? That's like that's like insane to me. I still don't even think that's like actually gonna be possible. So, um, we'll see. We'll see what the year holds. Um, what 2025 holds. I know that a lot of people most likely probably feel that um just things are getting worse. Um, and a lot of people are not hopeful. Not hopeful for the future. And I understand why, and I kind of feel the same. But if you've been feeling that way, um, I first of all I relate. But what's kind of gotten me through that is focusing on my own life, like focusing on my own life. Um, I think one of the best things I've done was to stop looking into politics and world news. This sounds bad, but um, stopping being an activist in general. I for some reason I used to consider myself one. Don't know why I did that. I don't even think I was ever an activist, but that's what I thought. At least I liked to share the word about things, but that only made my mental health worse, and I have a feeling it made other people's mental health worse. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that shares this news, and I just that's why I don't like discussing that sort of stuff anymore. But ever since I started focusing on my own life, sure I've had my depression, but I mean I'm pretty proud that at least I can say I've focused on my passions and it has made me happier. So, um, I don't want this to be a Mari gives advice thing because I don't think I'm in a position to do that. Um, but if you are struggling with that, I would just say to focus on your own life and the things that you enjoy, and that hopefully you can still do those things. Still chase them because it's fucking worth it. No matter what else is going on in the world, it's still worth it to chase your dreams and make yourself happy. You know, I think it's kind of what we owe to ourselves, and to each other. Um, so I think because of that, I've kind of learned how to love life and learned how to love things that I do. I think I still work through a lot of it, and I hope. Um, I think ADHD for me personally is a big cause of uh, issues I still have with working through my passions and interests. So, um, it's I guess like just thinking about it, it makes me excited to think about getting better. So didn't think I would be saying that, especially this year, especially on a pre-recorded video, on a live stream, whatever. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Um, but man, this video's been dragging on. This video's been dragging on. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I think that's all I wanted to say. Um, I'm so happy to be doing this now, and I can't wait to see what 2025 holds. And for everybody that came into my subathon over these last 2 days, thank you so much. This was a first for a lot of these things in this subathon. I did not think I was going to be sleeping on stream this year, but I did, and it was kind of fun. Um, don't ask me why it's fun. I don't know, okay? It was just kind of, it felt like a sleepover, okay? So, thank you so much for, you know, hitting that goal and for supporting me. Um, so I hope you take care of yourselves. Please remember to drink your meds and take your waters. I love y'all so much. And I'll see y'all on New Year's for our special event. Thank you.